Everyone loves garbage. Look at the world today. There's fans of all kinds of stupid bullshit. For instance, people love The Big Bang Theory. And I can't think of anything else. Just The Big Bang Theory. It's bad. Is that show over yet? Did they kill young Sheldon? I hope they did. Anyway, sometimes you just have to be confident that what you love is okay, despite everyone else's feelings. And so this week, we proudly present to you our guilty pleasures. Cody takes Tommy Wiseau through the dark metal vampire script he's been trying to produce for years in Blackthorne. I jump, slide, and walk into the ocean in Mega Man 8. And Nikki gets beat up and loses to Odie, not unlike my Garfield Cartridge Blowers crossover fiction in Road Rash 3. All this and Rogue Legacy 2. My heirs will be the product of my bad decisions, just like in real life. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 175. If you have Mario issues, please consult your physician. I want to go back to talking about that shitty Bing Bong Brothers show. If there is a young Sheldo, then is there an old Sheldo? Will they all team up? Oops, all Sheldons. And can they all die? Oops, no Sheldons. CBS, I am here to write your bullshit. Give me a call.
YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, starring Cody Coleman, Nikki Wright, Matt Crua, and no one else. Cartridge Blowers. Hello everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman, and with me as always is Nikki Wright.
How's it going?
And Matt Crua. Hi.
Hello.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
How are you?
That was a sexy turn, Matt.
How's it going?
Oh, dude.
We need to talk about your grades.
I was gonna say you're giving me the vapors, but not anymore. Now you're
No,
anxious.
I'm getting.
I mean, the teacher thing doesn't do it for you.
No,
Yeah,
well, not my grades. No.
But you missed a lot of tutoring sessions, Cody.
Oh, we gotta make that up, man.
Oh, we'll make it up.
No,
And down.
this is not my ship.
Well, you have a show ship and it's not us? What's
No.
with you?
I mean, Matt pretty much outed himself today as a solace mancer, and
I
that's
did.
always been my secret ship.
Okay, I understand that. That makes sense. All right. Well,
Yeah, I've been real gay today. It's been
Hey,
just
that's
a real
fine. That's fine.
extremely. No, it's fine. I'm into it. You know.
You like some
Listen.
sexy dudes, and there's nothing wrong
I
with
can't
that.
I can't say no to it. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, this is not an after dark show about sexy stuff. This is instead a show where we play video games based around a theme in the second half. And this week the theme is our guilty pleasures. Games that we like that we're maybe a little embarrassed to like, or maybe everyone else doesn't like. Things like that. So that's what we're going to be doing in the second half of this here show. You can watch that every other week on youtube.com/cartridgeblowers or youtube.com/YNINpod, and you can skip all the other jibber jabber by clicking on the timestamp in the description below. But you can also watch us live all those other Fridays on twitch.tv/cartridgeblowers. And while you do have to hear us talk about a little bit of other stuff on the way to get there, you also get to participate in the chat, hang out in the after show. It's just a really good time, and we would love to see you. That's twitch.tv/cartridgeblowers. But before we get to all that video game playing, like I said, there's some other stuff to talk about. And that's things that we've been playing. And when I say we, I mostly mean Matt. Matt, what have you been playing, dude?
First is one that I have been streaming a lot, which is Fall Guys.
It's
if
like
you
your new Mario Maker, dude.
It's my new Mario Maker.
You have
I feel
Mario
like
Maker energy for this Fall Guys.
I have a lot of energy for this game.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's to describe it for those who've never played. It's a battle royale style game of 60 players where you compete in various events on a fake television show, not unlike say Takeshi's Castle or Wipeout, where you have to eliminate people each round until finally there is one overall winner. And it Mario Maker is a good point. It does scratch a lot of those Mario itches for me because there's a lot of platforming. It's a lot of precision platforming. Like it looks not unlike to me like it has a lot of in common style wise with like Gang Beasts or something.
Sure, yeah.
But I don't think that it like Gang Beasts physics are just all over the place, and I feel like Fall Guys physics are pretty. They feel pretty good. They're precise. They're all over the place.
I'm sorry, Ruppel's comment of if you have Mario itches, please consult your physician is very good.
And I'm gonna. But yeah, it's I don't know. I think I'm kind of okay at it. I'm not like great. I'm pretty good. And so it's fine. It's fun to have a game that I think I'm pretty good at that I'm playing on stream for once. And like I don't know. Also, I think what's really hitting it for me is that it's a good game to play with friends. And I haven't had that on stream a lot. A lot of streams are just me playing single player games, which don't get me wrong, that's my preferred style of game. But having an online game that's just fun and that I can be competitive in is really cool. And I've gotten to play with a lot of people over the past couple of weeks that have just sort of come in and out. And it's just been kind of fun to mess around and throw people in holes,
That's a good quality of life thing right there.
Yeah, kind of my thing. Like it's to the point where like there are like sort of esports things opening up, and if like based on this game, and if like they would do anything that would involve not just major streamers, I would be on that in a heartbeat, and I think I'd probably do okay.
Sure.
Which I'd really like to. I don't know. I like the game a lot. I think that the viewership for it is weird, in that like people still watch it, but then no one, like a lot of people who normally would talk during other games stop talking. And so I think it's just like they're just like they put it on the background and go make a sandwich. And you know what? I think I'm okay with that. I will be your background sandwich noise any day.
You have been my background sandwich noise several times with Fall Guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cody.
It's entertaining sandwich.
That's all I want is entertain. You should come play with me.
I played that game for 5 minutes because I wanted to make sure it worked. And then it was dinner time and I haven't played again.
I threw my $20 in the trash.
You haven't played it at all.
I haven't played it at all.
You should play it with me too. Give it a shot. It's, I don't know. I think it's a pretty good game. I might be biased. The other game I've played this week, I did not play on stream because it is in an alpha stage at this point. I had thought it was a full release from when I heard about it, but apparently this is a very early release. It's a game called Rogue Legacy 2. And Rogue Legacy 2 is the sequel to a game called Rogue Legacy that came out in 2012. And as soon as I heard that this was a thing, I bought it on Steam immediately because I really loved Rogue Legacy. I loved it a lot.
Rogue Legacy was wonderful. I loved that game.
Yeah, it's so Rogue Legacy is kind of like a randomly generated Metroidvania game, wherein you play as multiple generations of heroes. Each time you die, you play as one of your descendants. However, the money that you find in the castle, you can use to sort of upgrade the town that you live in, or upgrade, things about your family line. And so, you're still making progression as you go. The gameplay feels really good. There's this new mechanic about like bouncing on things.
Really?
In this game. Yeah, it's you can bounce on different light switches to go up. It's
cool.
a lot more vertical gameplay, which I thought was pretty cool.
That's cool.
And also like one of the cool things about playing with the Descendants is that you get randomly generated attributes for them. And so they may be, maybe you're going to play as an archer, but every one of your arrows does like triple damage because your attribute is, you're born like buff. You're a buff baby, right? I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of any of these, but like, some of them are good and some of them are detrimental. You can be colorblind. You can be nostalgic, which makes the entire game look like a Game Boy game when you play as that character.
Oh, wow.
You can make it
cool.
like your character might be they might be like have a weak constitution, which makes it so that when they take a hit, they fly across the screen, or they have a strong constitution, which is when they get hit, then the enemy flies across the screen. And just the randomness and each time you play the game, which is going to be a lot, each time you play through, each run is completely different. And I think that's what really I loved about the Rogue Legacy 1 and what I think I'm liking about Rogue Legacy 2. Gamakuma says it's really polished, and I agree, it is really polished. There's definitely some bugs, and it's unfinished at the moment. The only level that's complete is the first one.
Which I think is probably the big reason it's early access, is there's not a lot of content yet.
Yeah, the first castle is or first section of the castle is the only part that is complete. But I mean, you can actually get to the second section, and then there's like a sign that says, "Hey, we're not done, but we did kind of work on the third section. You want to go check it out?" And you go over there and you die immediately because they're so damn strong. So yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, it's still a good time even at this point in the development, and I'm really looking forward to them finishing it, so I can play more Rogue Legacy 2 because I really really loved the first one. I probably put, 100 hours in that first one, probably.
Yeah, so. I probably did very similar. I did end up beating it. And that's the thing about Rogue Legacy. It's one of the things that makes it maybe daunting and off-puttish for people early on is you're going to die immediately a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Quite a bit. Yeah.
But that's any sort of roguelike game these days. And I think that's okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, right on. I definitely will be picking that up and playing it. I missed the sale, unfortunately, but that's fine. Hopefully I won't also miss the sale on Control that went on sale on Steam recently because I want to play that.
Oh my God, are you going to buy Control?
I want to real bad, yeah.
Dude, please play Control. It's the best game of 2019.
You've talked it up enough that I kind of feel like I need to. So.
Oh, you and Brooke will like that together.
I want it to be a game that we play together, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. I did not play much. I finished Hollow Knight. I've done 98% of what there is to do in Hollow Knight. And that game eventually became real fun, but it was a slog at first, but it got good. And I've taught my sister-in-law how to play Hollow Knight because she's like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what to do. Because it does not hold your hand at all. And then I played like 15 minutes of Paper Mario. The new Paper Mario, and I liked it. Talked about both of those games on this show quite a bit in the past with Matt and Paper Mario and me and Hollow Knight, so we're not going to talk any more about it. Why don't we get into playing the games this week?
Can I talk about one more game, actually?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Not a game I played, but something that announced that you would be interested in. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see the trailer for Little Nightmares 2?
Oh, I have it in my watch later list. I have not watched it yet. I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah,
I was like, that was a game that Cody really loved. They made a sequel for it, and it looks like it's co-op and everything.
I'm so excited for Little Nightmares 2 when I heard it was going to be made, and now that they have a trailer, real excited. That they're making a sequel to Bindi as well, and one of those games, if they're out around Halloween, I may be streaming that. So
cool.
We'll see. But yeah,
looking forward to it.
Cool. Let's get in to playing our games. Okay, so like I said at the beginning of the episode, this week we're playing our guilty pleasures, games that we like that no one else did, or maybe games that people still like but we're embarrassed about anyway. And I'm going to start us out. So we've done this several times, and I've already played the game that I was the most embarrassed to like, which was South Park Rally. Don't like it anymore. Didn't hold up. And then I played a game called Graffiti Kingdom, which is legitimately a bad game, but the creative element of it to where you can kind of draw your characters and they become 3D and you can play them as a platform game. I loved that quite a bit, even though I recognize it's a bad game. This time, I'm kind of out of games that are legitimately bad that I liked, that, you know, I'm sure there are other ones, but the ones that I could think of easily. So instead, I played a game that I'm a little embarrassed to still have a nostalgic like for, because it's a game that's 90s as hell, y'all. It is a game called Blackthorne for the SNES, and it is a game made by Blizzard. It is a Super Nintendo game with a password system instead of saving. It is slow, and you play the edgelordiest of protagonists, and the edgelord element that I find maybe a little bit embarrassing to still be super into, especially in the communities that we are a part of that are very much not edgelordy, aside from Marcus Edgelord, Character and Stuff Weekly. So yeah, I'm a little bit embarrassed about that, but that's fine. I still enjoy playing this game. When I was playing it again the first time in probably like 6 years, it was still hitting all those nostalgic points that I really enjoyed. So let's get into playing Blackthorne for the Super Nintendo.
Blizzard from the make. So is this guy in World of Warcraft or?
No, well, not that I'm aware of, but the villains in this game feel very Warcraft.
Okay. Are you an orc? Do you play as orc?
No, but there are orcs in it. You'll see them very quickly. Sarlacc is the character.
That's from Star Wars.
It is. You fight a giant pit that Boba Fett flies into.
Okay.
No, we're about to see. That's Sarlacc right there.
Whoa, that guy looks cool.
Yeah.
Want to worship that dude.
Yeah, and so do these people that are at his feet. And then I kind of thought the story was taking a long time, so yeah. It's
King Vlaros makes his last stand tonight at Stonefist.
We skip it.
Yeah, dude.
We go ahead and say, all right,
I like that.
let's get in here. So here you go. You cannot jump when you have your gun out, and you can't run when you have your gun out, because the run button does something different when the gun is out. So to run, you do have to put the gun up quite a bit. You can talk to all these prisoners who you're trying to save
them.
Well, the goal is to ultimately save them, but that's what the run button does.
Not happening though.
Yeah, there's
you can't save that guy anymore, Cody.
There's a shoot behind you button, and it's the same as the run button.
Do you have infinite bullets?
You do, yeah. Infinite bullets. Those little arrows in the upper right, those are your health. And there's your orc villain. And this was one of the big things about this game, is you hide by kind of just putting your back to the wall.
Okay.
What system is this for?
This is for the Super Nintendo.
Interesting. Okay.
And you do kind of have to fully turn around. It's not very fast.
I do really like the starry water.
Yeah. The graphics in this game are not bad.
Thanks for saving me. Please don't shoot me.
Free at last. He gave me a potion, so it's fine.
Okay. I love a good potion, personally.
Yeah, it heals as you would expect.
So the enemies can take cover too.
They can, yeah. So typically they will hide and then come out of hiding and immediately shoot between 1 and 3 times. But it's kind of random, so you kind of do have to guess. And there you go.
Ooh.
Yeah, gotta get that
Nice
bomb.
run.
Thank you. Run jump.
Do you have a minimum, like a maximum amount of bombs, or like can you run out?
Yeah, you can run out of
guess?
bombs. Yeah. Luckily, I've been talking to a bunch of people and picking up everything that's been dropped, so I have a decent amount of them. But you can run out. There you go. There's the password system in the Super Nintendo era. We already had game saves a la Mario World in the very first game for the system, but not so much here.
This is the most long-range shotgun.
It's very long range. As you can tell, the grenade went past me off screen and still blew up behind me. So it can actually still do damage elsewhere?
Question.
Yes.
Do you think there should be a Blackthorne movie? And follow up, why should it star Tommy Wiseau?
Yes,
Holy
bull.
shit, yes.
He looks like this guy.
I'm
Oh,
in
hi,
for
Looks
it.
like Tommy Wiseau.
Oh, hi, Orc. Tell me about your sex life.
Thanks for saving me, Johnny. You're my favorite savior. Some waterfalls have passages behind them.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I have a shameful thing. I shot every prisoner when I was a kid.
You know the answer. It's because everybody betray him.
Yes, everybody betray me.
Oh, that's death. That's a laser door.
Yeah.
You can do it. It's okay.
I'm feeling a little bit Prince of Persia. Maybe, or like some,
Yeah.
or like out of this world flashback vibes.
The
and some
moving
movement.
and stuff is very similar. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
There we go. That's all right. I got him once. All right. There we go. That orc is dead. You can't go through doors with the gun out either. The gun really limits everything you can do other than walk and shoot. All right, so here we have our giant guard boss and like these weird electrical like mining equipment.
Are they? But they're.
We're speeding up because I'm waiting for this guy to walk the fuck away.
So they're the prisoners.
They are. So
How
they're
come all the prisoners are also Tommy Wiseau's?
everybody is Tommy Wiseau.
Okay.
All right, so you have to kind of kill those big guys with bombs.
I mean, yeah, that's how you have to kill me. So
Yeah. So I'm trying there we go. I have a key here. It makes a laser bridge.
that's not
A
okay.
laser Bridge.
Yeah, laser bridge.
Rumble in the chat says it's like that one movie, Being John Malkovich Wiseau.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just like that one. Yeah.
So I've seen a couple of skeletons hanging on
Yeah.
the walls, like those prisoners,
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Yeah.
Is that like? Are they always skeletons, or are you just running late?
I'm very late. No, that skeleton is the other guy's skeleton. They removed it
What?
and hung it up right next to it.
Ah,
It's
cool.
a cannon.
Good game.
That is metal as fuck.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yep, just electrocuting the ground. That's what they want us to do.
The skeletons are the actually why TLC don't want no scrub. Yeah.
Yeah. That skeleton can't get enough love from. Okay.
Yep.
The whole thing.
Yeah, that guy poisoned this one. Kaboom. They do all laugh at you if they hurt you. Got him. Got him. Orc dead.
Oh, and your health
Elevator-
refilled, too.
Yeah. Well, I used a potion
Okay.
because I was running pretty low.
Your bombs look like delicious baked goods.
They do. They kind of look like Danishes, right?
Yeah, like a good Danish.
Yeah.
Whoa, shit!
Yeah, that button made that thing happen. And it killed my friend.
And it killed Mark.
It did.
all the prisoners are Mark. I should point that out.
They are.
So when you greet them, you can say, "Oh, hi, Mark." Oh, hi, Mark.
If only I could steal a levitator. I thought I'd try it behind the waterfall. I was wrong. All right. There is the hiding is a cool mechanic, but it is kind of necessary. Oh, and they can punch you when you're hiding too.
God.
But also like also it does slow the game down a bit, which is like the speed of the game is maybe a thing I have the biggest problem with, but still really like the game. So now I pull this little lever here, and a thing happened. And then that guy gave me a potion. What a good friend.
Aw.
However, he is standing in my way to exit the damn waterfall. He moved, though, before I got angry and shot him. So, now there's an elevator. I go down the elevator. All right. Curse Sarlacc. I get it. What a pit. I will chase waterfalls as long as I want, sir. Note to self, don't go to prison with Cody. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, don't go to prison with anybody.
Yeah, like if you can avoid it.
Try to not go to prison.
I hear it's not an enjoyable experience.
Yeah, I read that.
Okay. So
Go behind that waterfall, obviously.
Well, I said fuck that. I'm done with waterfalls.
That roll is really cool, though.
Yeah, dude.
And why aren't you always rolling around at the speed of sound?
That's a very good question. I just, I want to take my time.
You've got no place to go. Just follow your rainbow. Oh my god, they just killed Mark.
They did.
He laughs
Again?
about it.
They did. Okay, so we cut ahead. I got a new
Whoa.
weapon. It's a bee bomb, and they're badass. Fly them around and then
Killed the
blow
blue
them up.
demon. Holy shit.
It did. So I'm trying to get back over there, but my jump button doesn't want to cooperate.
Wait, that prisoner is free.
Yeah, they're free now. He's just digging for the love of digging. It's
The
fine.
guy down there is Kaputski, though.
And this guy punched me to my death.
Oh no.
So here's our game over screen.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. Just like the end of the room.
That
That's
game
it.
seems all right, man. That game seems not bad.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I really liked the game. It is very edgelordy, so I'm,
Sure.
I'm still
definitely
there,
better
but-
than South Park, though.
Oh God, everything
God,
is. Yeah.
sure.
No, that was my secret shame. Is South Park.
Just live your edgelord truth, Cody. Put on your trench coat. You wear your crow makeup. Go stand in a graveyard and write your poetry. It's
Okay.
not goth or edgelord. I don't know what I'm going for here, but listen.
all right.
I just want you in a graveyard, Cody.
Everyone says that to me. I should probably start to take it personal.
Probably.
Hey Matt, what do you play?
So some people will not agree with my game being a guilty pleasure, but I find it. So, all right, let me explain. I played a game that fans of this series shit upon, but that I personally think is one of the best games, and maybe it's because I'm nostalgic for it. It was one of the first must-have PlayStation 1 games that I had. I just had to fucking have this.
Okay.
And like I don't know that everyone would consider it a bad game, but like there's stuff about it that can be annoying or is poorly made, like the voice acting for sure, or animation, or the music can get a little annoying. But I still think it's really good. I would say that it's certainly better than some other games in the same series. I played Mega Man 8.
All right.
Which is the 8th Mega Man game starring the Blue Bomber. I personally love the Mega Man series. If I had to pick like in my top 5 video game series of all time, Mega Man is definitely in that top 5 discussion. So you're gonna see we're gonna see the opening cutscene to Mega Man 8. And then I'm going to show you 2 of the levels.
Okay.
I'll cut ahead to. I'm starting a new save to show you the cutscene. I'm going to cut ahead to my old save to show you these levels. So the bosses will not be there, but I'll have full use of all the weapons, so we'll get to see those in action,
Okay.
and other things of that nature. Okay.
Cool.
Let's take a look at Mega Man 8.
Let's do it.
Now I am playing Mega Man 8 on the Switch version of the Mega Man Legacy Collection. So you can play this. I also have it on PC on the Mega Man Legacy Collection, but again, I played it first on the PS1. My neighbor had it, and I loved Mega Man 2, 3, 4, 5. Never played 6 as a kid, but 2, 3, 4, and 5 I did. And I really loved those games. And I somehow skipped 7. I've never played 7. I've played 7 to completion one time, a million years ago.
That's the one that's
so, like,
very like cartoony, right?
Yeah, 7 is very cartoony. Kind of inspired a lot of like Sprite comics in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
So in this opening cinema, let me give you some lore for Mega Man 8. These are 2 space robots. Their origins are never really explained. One of them is, the blue one is Duo, and he is good space robot. The other one is bad space robot. He's never named, and he just is filled with something called evil energy.
Sure.
And his evil energy comes to Earth.
As we all are.
But you know what else is on Earth?
What?
It's Mega Man.
Oh, shit. They decided to fall in 20 XDX? What's wrong with them?
I know, right? Those fools, those idiots, those clods. You're going to need to listen to the voice acting pretty closely here. It's very important that you understand just what we're dealing with here. And that they got voice actors off of the streets outside of the office to come in and just do a bang-up job. Just a bang-up job.
Sure this isn't Dragon Ball?
Well, not all anime is Dragon Ball.
Okay. Right. Hey!
Hey, Bass, why must I fight you?
Also, isn't he base?
He is base, but the actor did not know that, nor did the producers.
Okay. Oh, this is very good.
This voiceover work is fucking AAA.
Go Mega Man, go Mega Man, go Mega Man, go.
Wait, hold on, this is good.
Don't run away, coward. You'll pay for this insult. I'll be back.
Oh my god.
I'll be back. And then here.
What is the problem?
A strange meteor has fallen just a while ago.
This range meteor has fallen to Earth just a while ago. Mega Man.
I understand, Dr. Light. I'm on it.
Okay, I'm upset that that's not always Dr. Light's voice.
Okay.
It's canon to me. All Dr. Light sounds like that to me. So now we're going to skip ahead to my later in the game save file. This is right before Dr. Wily's castle. I'll show you the shop really quick. Roll says, welcome back. I have nothing to buy things with, so you do see nothing in the shop. We're going to show you Clown Man stage because it's a visual treat, I think.
Yeah,
And
cool,
one
Clown
that was
Man.
your Cody.
Yeah, thanks.
So everybody's a winner.
Cool.
Listen, it's not an actual clown in real life. It's weird cartoon clown shit.
So far, I'm okay.
Yeah, it's mostly like a toy factory. And so it plays like a Mega Man game. You know, I've got 2 main buttons, your jump and your buster cannon, which you can charge up with energy as well. You can also hold down and use the jump button to slide. But since this is on the PlayStation 1 and they were really like, hey, guess what? CDs, bitch. Here, there's voice acting for all kinds of stuff. Weird sound effects that are just pointless, but I don't know. I still kind of like I like the art style of this game.
I do too, actually.
It's very fresh. It's very different than a lot of the other Mega Man games. Mega Man 9 and 10 came out after Mega Man 8, obviously, because that's how numbers work. But they also go back to the NES stylings.
Yeah.
You do not get to see the evolution of this art style ever again. They never go back to it. I guess 11 sort of. But like 11 is really its own thing. So
It's really cutesy.
Yeah.
it is cutesy, yeah.
And I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily. I think it's just very different.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Mega Man that most people are familiar with is probably the NES stuff, which is not cutesy, but you know, it's also 8-bit graphics, right? So
Yeah.
there's not a lot that you can represent. So there was that section of where there's a thing in the background ringing bells. I skip ahead. We're gonna go fight this boss. Oh, I guess I cut out where I use all the weapons. That's funny. Anyway, which is my first death on this boss. So there's this boss. It's a wheel.
Huh. Okay. They make the toys of Gutsman, Iceman, and Stegosaurus.
Yeah. the 3 main Mega Man villains.
Yeah.
You have a lot of different weapons in this game. If you look at the bosses on the sort of border on the screen, which is the border that comes with the Legacy Collection, you've got on the left side, you've got Tengu Man at the top left, who gives us this weapon here, the Tornado Hold. You also got Astro Man, who has the Galaxy Crush, which destroys all enemies on screen. Sword Man, who gives you a cool fire sword, which you will see later. Clown Man gives you a sort of arm that you can use to grab and swing on things. Search Man at the top right gives you a homing missile. Frost Man gives you like a frost beam that goes on the ground. I died.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Grenade Man shoots a grenade.
Cool.
Because he's Grenade Man.
I get, yeah.
And then I think the last one is Hydro Man, I want to say. And he has a sort of water bubble that you'll see right there, actually.
Hey.
But one cool thing about a lot of the... and yes, you can use the Buster while you have the enemy weapons equipped, because the enemy weapons are on a different button than the Buster.
Oh, that's cool.
Here's the sword. It's a close range thing, but it does a lot of damage. So it's good for just sort of mowing through stuff.
Zero.
It's a little zero-y, right?
Yeah.
And also a lot of the stuff makes for good movement techniques. You can use the Tornado Hold, as you saw in that last fight. And I think I skipped that part too. I use it to traverse upwards vertically in a level and skip some ladder stuff.
Ah, cool.
And like Clown Man's arm and stuff like that. Also allows you to sort of skip some things. So we get to this section here. For some reason, the video is chugging a little bit. Might have just been my capture. I'm not sure.
It's not too bad.
All that work for nothing. But so this section here, you've again got the boxes, but now they've got this question mark area that you need to use to traverse throughout the level. I paused for no reason, and so you just kind of got to guess the right one. But I've played this game before. I don't know exactly which one is which, but I've got an inkling.
You've been doing pretty good so far. Do you ever duke it out with, as Gunma says, Stay Hydrated Man?
Well, Stay Hydrated Man is the evolved form of Hydro Man.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and he is already dead because he has failed to stay hydrated.
Ah, gotcha.
These party balls are all over levels, and they have little gifts in there for you. Yeah, so we've made it to where the boss would have been, but I have already killed the boss. So I'm also going to show you Frostman's level, mostly because Frostman's level is pretty infamous as being one that turns off a lot of people. I like the way it looks. It's got a little bit of ice physics. It starts off in this broken highway that reminds me a lot of Mega Man X. But mostly it's this sort of mini game section that comes up in a second.
Oh.
Not this elevator. Elevator is just an elevator section. It's pretty simple. And you just jump up, blast them. These are classic bats from Mega Man 2. It's this snowboard section. And basically it's a auto-scroller where you are given quick instructions from this robot that shows up like that. Tells you to either jump, or slide.
Ah.
And you have to do the thing that it tells you to really quick, or else you die.
It's not randomized, is it?
It is not randomized, but it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Is it? Okay.
And a lot of people get to this part and get frustrated and just kind of quit.
But not
like this first part. Yeah. The first part you're seeing here is not that bad. But there is an advanced section coming up that you'll see.
Ah. It's getting quicker.
Yeah, and I had to destroy those walls or they would have damaged me and slowed me down. Same there. If I don't slide there, those spikes instant kill me. Plus there's enemies dropping stuff on you. If I was too slow with that door, it would have actually stopped in front of me and I would have died.
Look at Matt. He's got the sweet strats.
Yeah, that I have played this before. It is a guilty pleasure. So
I was temporarily be like, oh, I can't talk and mess Matt up. I can't mess up his concentration. Like, oh wait, no, this is pre-recorded. We're fine.
yeah. And this snow section is letting you know that you're at the end of the snowboarding minigame. But yeah, and so this also was again on PS1 and Saturn originally, so there are short load times. Luckily, being in a cartridge and downloadable format, it's not really as much of a problem. So now, yeah, go ahead.
This is your Mega Man guilty pleasure. Is it your
Yes.
favorite Mega Man?
Probably not.
Okay.
It's just that I like it, and I know, like, if I talk to people, like, I would probably put it in my top 5.
Okay.
At least
Sure.
in the series. Maybe, yeah, not top 3. Probably top 5 though.
Do you know what your favorite one is?
It's 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
3's good.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I don't know.
You take
This is
points.
you know what? Gunma Kuma says this is the Final Fantasy VIII of Mega Man, and that is a really good, I feel, I guess, metaphor. You can tell cool people because they like it. Also true of Final Fantasy VIII. But it's just like, yeah, it's got a lot of mechanics that turn people off. Oh, I think you'll get to see the Gravity Crush here.
Oh, cool.
So I can destroy that bridge and go down. In Gravity Man, you don't fight. So in this game, unlike other Mega Man games, you only have 4 bosses unlocked at a time.
Okay.
And you have to beat the first section of 4, and then you unlock the second section. Normally, you have all 8 robot masters available at once.
Right.
Oh, here's where I'm going to use the tornado hold for traversal.
Ooh.
To kind of skip going up that robot. Speedrun strats, you know, but I
Yeah.
fail it, so it's not speedrun at all. We'll just sword those guys. Jump over the thing. What was I saying? But yeah, so you only have to fight 4 at a time, and so like coming to a level, like especially here, because Frostman is one of the first, probably normally the first boss you'll fight in the game, whereas Astroman is one of the last. So to go and get that screw with the Gravity Crush is not a thing that happens very often.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I
You
do
have to come
dig
all the way
this.
back.
This being able to use your Buster at the same time.
Yeah. It's really good.
That's rad.
All right, so let's get to our second snowboard section.
Oh no.
Oh yes. And like again, there are some other like again, I guess critiques that fans of Mega Man games would have of this one. You probably noticed that orange robot that I've killed a lot.
Yeah.
That has like when you shoot the bottom of it, its head comes off and flies at you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of enemies that get reused from stage to stage.
Sure.
Which is not normal for Mega Man games,
That's true.
And so, I mean, but I don't think it's like a lazy game or anything. All right, so we're also going to show you the first part of Dr. Wily's Fortress. And I'm going to show you just the first part because it's another snowboard section.
Oh no.
The hardest one in the game. And also another reason that most people get turned off in this game. 32-bit sprites do take a lot of resources to make, yes.
Also, yeah, Mega Man never reuses enemies from level to level. The little shell guy, Metatool or Metool.
Oh yeah, the Metons, yeah.
This really reminds me of the section from the Aladdin game where you're trying to get out of the cave on the carpet.
Yes.
That's
I
fair.
can absolutely see that.
This is fairly minecarty as well. From...
Now I'm kind of like having flashbacks to that terrible dream level where you're jumping on Genie's head or whatever.
Oh no.
That's too bad.
So yeah, there's a lot of weird jumps here that you kind of just got to feel
Ooh.
out. I haven't played this through Mega Man 8 in a while, but
You're doing really well though.
yeah, the timing is tricky.
I could see where this might turn someone off though.
Yeah. But we are at the end of the section, which is halfway through Wily 1, and we'll go ahead and end it there.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah, that is Mega Man 8. Again, if you've never played it, I think it's a damn good game. For all of its quote unquote flaws, I think a lot of them are still good. And so give it a try. It's on Mega Man Legacy Collection on every console out today, plus PC. Normally pretty cheap. Plus you get all the other Mega Man games with it too. So
It's pretty great.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's good
Well,
value.
right on.
Good value.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see where fans of the game might have a problem with it, but I think I like Mega Man 8. I have not played a lot of it, but what I've played I enjoy. So yeah, I agree with you. I'm on your side. Nikki, what'd you play?
So for its time, it was received pretty well, but I don't know that a lot of people remember it terribly fondly. Released in 1995 at the end of the Genesis's life. I played Road Rash 3.
Okay, all right. You also played an edgelordy game.
Yeah, I found a review that says it's a bad game from a bad year, put out by a publisher that was in the midst of going from our most to least favorite game company on a system that was over the hill and practically crumbling before our eyes.
Ooh, okay.
If you're not familiar with Road Rash, it's basically a motorcycle racing game, but you can like beat people with chains and bats, and you can crash, and cops might arrest you, but you can also beat up the cops. It's a game.
It's edgelord Mario Kart. All right,
I
cool.
loved it as a kid.
Yeah. All right, well, let's watch it. Let's see what it's like.
You know, EA has so many resources at its disposal. They're just like, let's just. Oh my god!
Is that really loud? I'm so sorry.
I had the volume up for the Mega Man stuff, and had to turn it down for Road Rash. But yeah, EA could just bring this back if they wanted to.
They could.
Like, no one's not. You don't have to buy more Star Wars stuff.
No.
Just make Road 3 Rash. Make Road 4 Rash, please.
Like, I don't have money to buy a bike. I don't know why I'm here. I just leave.
This is a really fucking good-looking menu screen.
Yeah. I love that the motorcyclist has, like, the world emblazoned on its back.
Yeah, dude.
This is a less good-looking game, but it's still Road Rash, which is
Yeah.
good.
My friend, I had a friend that had a 3DO, and this was one of 3 games that they had. And not this version, obviously, but Road Rash was one of the 3 games that they had. And I really liked it, despite being on the 3DO.
I can't
mean,
imagine any game being good on the 3DO, and I imagine
Yeah.
Road Rash would be very... I mean, it might be,
Yeah.
like,
Did they have 2 controllers on the 3DO?
right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They also had a game called Twisted, which is a weird board game show thing.
Interesting.
And Pilot Wings.
So are you like what's the word I'm looking for here? Like, are these just like actual actors, like Mortal Kombat style?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, they had to drive really fast behind these guys to record them properly.
I'm sure, like, yeah, that was a very difficult mocap day.
Yeah.
The worst thing about Road Rash, though, is this.
Having to run back to your bike.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This music's pretty cool.
The music is pretty cool. There are metal versions of, like, songs that you might associate with the given area that they're from. And I didn't realize that here with this area, which, if I recall right, is the UK. But you definitely hear it in some of the other tracks that I
Whoa, that was awesome.
Yeah, this one was more adventurous than the first. I skipped the first race because it was really boring. And, like, all of these are, like, 4 minutes of you just, like, on a road, maybe beating people. And it was, nothing happened, so.
So, would you say this is your favorite Road Rash game?
So there is. I was trying really hard to find the one that I could remember, but apparently it was only for the PC, and I don't. I remember playing it on a console, but like it had really awful caricatures of like people's faces, and like they were your like fellow writers, and they were like Rhonda Road Rash and bullshit like that, and But apparently that was only released for Road Rash PC, but I don't remember ever playing this game on a PC. I didn't even know there was a PC version of this game.
I didn't either.
Go ahead.
I did remember playing the hell out of this as well when I was a kid, because, you know, we had a Genesis, and why not? So
Sure.
yeah, I mean, outside of the one that apparently I'm Mandela affecting, this one was probably my favorite.
Look at that beefy naked dude that was in the background of that victory screen.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh boy, whoa.
now it's snow time.
Yeah. I really liked Road Rash 64. That was my jam.
Yeah.
We
I really
played
liked-
that.
I don't know.
We played
we
that for
tried to.
multiplayer. Yeah,
I feel like it didn't work very well,
It
but
did not.
we did upload the footage,
It was really bad.
and people asked me how we got it to work, and we're like, "Not well. Did you watch the video?"
yeah, didn't. And chat talks about Road Redemption,
Yeah.
which was a spiritual sequel that came out not too long ago, and it wasn't very good. For
Is that
some
an
reason,
actual
people,
game?
yeah,
Really?
people tried to basically. They said EA's never going to make another Road Rash. Let's make our own Road Rash, and so they did, and it just kind of was blah,
Really?
which sucks because like. I feel like that just proves that maybe they shouldn't make another Road Rash, but like
Yeah.
I feel like they should. I want more Road Rash.
I would give a new Road Rash a shot.
Oh, absolutely.
The controls, you know, oh, hey, there's a cop. And I tried to whip him with my chain and I missed.
Damn.
But yeah, like the controls in this game are not great, and I imagine with like the types of controllers that we have today, would probably lend itself a lot better to a game
Sure.
like this.
You didn't whip out your Genesis motorcycle controller?
I didn't, you know, my parents wouldn't buy me one. They thought it would send me down a bad path.
And it did.
It did.
After you stole it from that store.
Yes. Well, but that was the initiation needed to get into the motorcycle gang.
Sure,
Right.
yeah.
When I was looking into the release date for this game, I went to Wikipedia and I entered the phrase Road Rash.
Oh no.
You know, this is a really good reminder for everybody. You gotta be, oops.
Oh
Oops.
God. Oh no.
When you're looking up stuff on Wikipedia, you gotta be really specific.
Yeah, dude.
Because if you're not really specific, you're gonna see arms with Road Rash on them.
Yikes.
And I mean, listen, I've seen worse, but when you're just sitting there eating dinner and, you know, expecting to see really awful cover art that says Road 3 Rash, and instead you see a bloodied up arm that's full of actual Road Rash, it's not pleasant.
This
Yeah.
isn't Sega Genesis graphics. No.
Oh well, that cop is blocking the road.
Yeah, it
Trying to
was
stop ya.
ineffective.
I see that you're racing against other racers, and they have names in the bottom right
Yes.
with their health.
And their
you-
health,
you-
yeah. Like you'll notice if I attack them, their health will go down a little bit.
Does
I'm
it like stay
assuming
down or
that's how-
regen?
Say that again.
Does it like stay down or does it regen?
You know, I don't recall. I never paid attention to that.
Odie?
That guy's name was
you can't
Odie.
completely wreck your bike. Your bike has health too.
Got it.
But we never see that. I got bored of trying to wreck my bike.
Why does your character not have that badass leather jacket with the world on it?
He's too cheap.
Ah, gotcha. Couldn't afford the blinking light that's in the middle of it. I get it. Yeah.
Chain,
Kind of
Axel,
way ahead of its time.
Mm-hmm.
Sven, Jorg. Jorg?
I mean, to be
Jorg.
fair, it's probably pronounced Jorg.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, there's
Rhonda.
Road Rash.
Rumple has been
Yeah,
an
they-
actual victim of road rash. He does not recommend.
Oof.
Oh,
Man, I am sorry, dude.
Yeah, oof.
this music, holy shit.
Right?
Like this rock remix of the pizza theme from Spider-Man 2.
Isn't York one of the members of Lonely Island? Asks chat.
Oh, yeah, Yorma. Yorga. Scab Boy. Holy shit, you got fucking wrecked.
I did.
Dude.
Hey, I think this game's pretty
I
cool.
hit that card dead on. I like that there's just like ancient ruins in the middle of this freeway.
That's Italy.
Yeah.
And cows.
And we all know that cows and ancient ruins just line the freeways in Italy.
Yeah. They're known best friends.
Yeah.
This game is like Cruising USA with fewer bikinis and higher stakes.
Yeah, some of the reviewers at the time said that while the game was good, it definitely felt dated compared to games like that. And Daytona USA was also cited. And yeah, because in 1995, I believe we had the Sega Saturn and probably the PS1?
Yeah.
And so for you to be, like, for Sega to be releasing a game on a system that I think people were very quickly forgetting about,
Yeah.
was a choice.
And not even, tying into the 32X or anything like that, or Sega CD.
Right.
Which I think could have at least boosted the performance a little bit. Because, I think this game doesn't seem bad, like I said. It's just, the visually a little rough.
Yeah,
For 96?
being so late in its console stage,
Yeah.
these graphics leave a lot to be desired. Is this where I gave up on my bike?
Wait, what? You can just do that?
You just run to the finish line?
You could. I definitely did that as a kid.
Okay.
But the
That's-
tracks are about 4 minutes long, and that's on the bike.
If you
Can you
won
still hit
on
while you're
foot,
running?
if you could win while on foot, what a cool fucking perfect cast from.
She's going to try and punch this cow. She
Yeah.
did.
Oh.
Nope.
It exploded. It exploded.
It just disintegrated from this earth. So I'm running, and I kind of noticed that my bike is just rubber banding behind me.
Your bike is following you.
It is.
It's like a
I was
horror
really
movie.
hoping I would either get to the finish line or that a cop would come by and be like, "Oh, you're an idiot. Now you're under arrest." But that didn't happen.
Did the game make you go back to your bike, or was that
No,
you?
I decided I was bored with running, and I didn't know how much time was left. So I'm like, maybe I could just wreck the hell out of my bike and see a game over screen. And then I was like, oh, I'm not on my bike. I gotta get back on my bike. And what's really funny is I clearly make this effort to wreck my bike, and I keep forgetting about my bike. And I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna run into a car or something. I'm gonna run into a lady or something. I was so
Oh.
close to the finish line.
Oh
I
no!
Oh my god.
fucking course.
You couldn't even die.
Oh, he died now.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Daft Punk just got murdered.
Losing well is a rare quality in a racer. It makes me want to beat you repeatedly.
Thanks, Belladonna. Jesus.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Okay.
And that was still cool as hell, I thought, though. I like
Yeah,
that.
it looked fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think any of us lost. We're all winners this week, guys.
Yay!
Yay!
Next week.
We have nothing to feel guilty about. Our pleasures are wonderful.
Absolutely. But Matt,
valid.
Nikki had a very good question. What are we doing
Huh?
next
What?
time?
Oh, next time.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely going to play games that we probably haven't touched before, like this week. Because next week we're going to play games that not very many people, if anyone at all, have ever touched before.
Oh.
Next week we're going to have to delve into the world of unreleased games. It's been a very long time. We're going to have to find some of those. It takes a little research, but yeah,
right.
unreleased games.
That's how we got Hover Baraka. It's fine.
It is. It is how we got Hover Baraka.
All right.
We haven't done unreleased games since episode 87, by the way.
Holy shit, it's
Wow,
been a
really?
while.
Yeah, so.
Dude. Okay, maybe Hover Baraka was the last time we did this. All right, well, that's what you have to look forward to in 2 weeks. Until then, I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright.
Hi.
And Mad Crua. Guys, stay safe. And Matt, they should do something else. What is it?
Keep on blowing.
That was suspenseful. Bye, guys.